Saturday, June 27th at the Melbourne Pavilion. It's the biggest event in all of Australian wrestling. MCW presents Ballroom Brawl. The hatred between Caity, Luxe and Erika, Reid has led them to MCW's most brutal match, the Sacrament. Anything goes, falls count anywhere, there must be a winner. The Clydesdale was back in the winner's circle after a new pairing with Lucky O'Leary. Can he ride this success against Adam Brooks? It's a two-horse race for the Intercommonwealth Championship. It's the Dale versus the Loose Ledge. Aysha has been repeatedly blindsiding Shay Kassidy and leaving the champ lane. But at Ballroom Brawl, they'll go face to face for the MCW Women's title. Mitch Waterman and Ryan Rappert are on the verge of history, about to set the record for the most ever MCW tag title defences. Standing in their path are the spoilers from Sydney. It's the Water Rapids versus North Shore Wrestling. For 12 months, Robbie Thorpe has been solidifying himself as the one in all of Australian wrestling, with Rocky Monero in his corner. But is the Melbourne Pavilion big enough to contain the ego of the challenger? It's Hayter versus Thorpe for the world title. And in our main event, 20 competitors will walk through the curtain for the chance to be next in line for the throne. It's the biggest match of the year. This is Ballroom Brawl.
So how do you become the one? Statistically, the odds are insurmountable. It doesn't matter where you've been, who you know, or what you've done. Very few ever reach this stage. But it's this rarefied air that breeds greatness, and greatness is forged on nights like tonight. A convergence of the best in the nation, each with their own unique narrative. For some, it's their one shot to turn a dream into something physical, into something eternal, to prove their excellence, absolutely, to justify their all-consuming egos, and to ultimately prove that they are the greatest. But some would argue that the summit is merely where champions are minted, that the true test only begins at the top, that cementing your legacy is earned through time under tension. Because every champion eventually meets their successor. Somebody bigger, faster, stronger, in the right place, at the right time, with a bit of luck on their side. Whatever the case may be, all roads lead to this sacred battleground tonight. Welcome to the big time. Welcome to the Mecca. Welcome to the match that stops the nation. Enjoy your Ballroom Brawl.
Welcome everyone to a sold-out Melbourne Pavilion where tonight history will be made. We thank you so much for joining us. My name's Simon Tuckler alongside Intazor.
This is the biggest night on the MCW calendar. One opportunity on the grandest stage. Welcome to the 2026 Ballroom Brawl.
Nims, what a way to kick off tonight here at the 2026 Ballroom Brawl. Our tag team championships up for grabs, and we've got a few guests over from Sydney. At the desk, we've got Scott Green joining us. Scotty,
lads, how are we? I hope you don't mind. I just wanted to come and see the match that I was originally scheduled to be in. Of course, I'm not medically cleared to compete tonight, and to check out some old foes in North Shore Wrestling.
For those that don't know North Shore Wrestling, you know them pretty well, Scotty. I mean, you and your tag team partner, the Tuckman, have been in wars with North Shore Wrestling dating back to like 2023.
Unfortunately, I know these two lads too well. Sam Osborne, the taller one there, actually a very technically sound wrestler. It's too bad he is a grump, and Will Peters, the shorter, standing at 4'6", ferocious, and also a grump. They're from North Shore, which is what's the rich part of Melbourne?
Like a Turaki kind of, the upper class, the upper crust, if you will.
South Yarra, Turak, that kind of deal?
It's that, but more posh, and you hate it even more. And unfortunately, this is one of the only teams in Australia that the Dropouts have a losing record against. And that's because of two things. One, they're actually pretty good at wrestling. And two, they bend the rules better than anyone else.
North Shore Wrestling, they are the current PWA Tag Team Champions. They've held those titles for over 300 days, and they look to, well, they just want to add more titles to it. Could the MCW Tag Team titles be making their way to PWA in Sydney?
Yeah, and they've got a huge test, though. I think in Australia, no disrespect, Scotty, the team to beat in Water Rapids.
I mean, they proved that just a couple of months ago when they bested us. And look, we wanted to run it again tonight. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that. But tonight's going to be very interesting, you know. It's a very clean clash of styles. Water Rapids better be on their game tonight. Otherwise, these two, they're cheeky. They could take it home.
Look at the confidence on Sam Osborne. Look at the confidence on Will Peters. In fact, Will Peters always has that smug look on his face. It's almost permanently drawn on him.
Pavilion come alive to the tag team champs, Water Rapids, Ryan Rapid and Mitch Waterman, and you can see what a great touch there. They're both wearing those Australian suicide shirts, paying tribute to the late great Ryan Rollins, a man who was an influence to these men and the style of wrestling that we've come to know and love from these guys.
Australian suicide really did pave the way, and it's nice to see the boys pay a little humble tribute. But these guys look to be making history themselves. They've had the tag team titles for over 350 days. In fact, Scotty, it was a ladder match here that they outlasted the Dropouts and the Natural Classics in a hell of a war and a classic in the Melbourne Pavilion.
Yeah, I remember that. That was very, very fun. And that's when my eyes opened to how good Mitch and Ryan actually are inside the ring. They are quick, and man, you blink and you miss it.
The Water Rapids, they won the title at Ballroom Brawl last year in front of over 1,200 fans. Can they retain those belts in front of over 1,000 strong in the pavilion again?
Well, the pressure is on for Mitch Waterman. Going for this title defense, he's going to break his own record that he held with his previous partner, Nick Berry, as part of the Brat Pack.
But you know, Simon, we talk about the history that North Shore Wrestling have with the Dropouts, but this...
Introducing first, the Interstate Challengers. Hailing from Sydney's North Shore. I do apologise one more time, from Sydney's North Shore. This is the prize bull, Sam Osborne, the anchorman, Will Peters, North Shore Wrestling.
These wankers from the North Shore doing their thing.
You hate them already.
their opponents, hailing from Melbourne, they are one victory away from setting the all-time record for tag title defenses in MCW. These are your MCW Tag Team Champions, Mitch Waterman, Ryan Rapid, the Water Rapids!
That's it. I'm going for the Water Rapids, buddy.
I don't think there's anyone of these 1,000 strong here in the Melbourne Pavilion that is going for North Shore Wrestling, but you've got to show them some respect. You mentioned, Scotty, that they've had a bit of a history with you boys, but they've also wrestled such great teams like the Velocities. And earlier this year, they even took on the Outrunners in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, well, and they have done very, very well to do so. They're one of the few Australian talents that have appeared in Kudos Big Arena on AEW, Ring of Honor, and that doesn't happen by accident. That doesn't just fall in your lap. It's very hard to get to these positions, so as much as I'm going for the Water Rapids tonight, they need to keep their head on a swivel.
It's just a shame that North Shore Wrestling are such, as you said, drunks.
But you got to understand, Sam Osborne will hear this. They hear this every single week. This crowd's not going to faze them.
Absolutely not. They're used to being in hostile environments.
Are they used to hearing that as well, Scotty?
Every single weekend. But this is the one that actually gets under their skin a little bit, I think. Because, I don't know if you know this, but the dropouts, we printed off some shirts that said North Shore Wankers, and we patented it, and we made a lot of money off it, and they didn't see any of it. So that one actually does get under their skin.
Make sure you pick that up at the gimmick table after the show.
What are they saying?
I think it's do your best, Mitch.
We don't want to print that on a t-shirt.
Osborne gets the upper hand at the moment against Mitch Waterman. Up in the center ring, but Mitch reverses. Fine.
That seems like a risky game to play with someone as technically sound as Mitch Waterman. We've seen this guy wrestle the best that the world has to offer to defend the turf here at MCW.
And let me play devil's advocate there. Sam Osborne, I've seen him rolling around. He's got an amateur background. When it goes down to the mat, there's very few better than him.
Sam Osborne, a former Soul of PWA champion in Sydney as well. So he's pretty credentialed when it comes to singles wrestling too.
You can see Osborne, he's got the size advantage, but Mitch Waterman, he's used to that, using that agility right there.
After taking down Will Peters. Not a great start from North Shore Wrestling.
I think they're rattled by the atmosphere. The Melbourne Pavilion becoming the Melbourne City Wrestling Pavilion, solidly behind Water Rapids tonight.
And that's a quickness that you know from Mitch Waterman as he knocks Peters flat on his back. Recover, but Peters kicks out.
And now this is where we're going to see North Shore get desperate. I've been in this position with them before. You get up quick on them, and they're going to start pulling some sneakies. I'm telling you, keep your eyes peeled.
Senior referee Edwin May, he's going to be ready for that. This is a tough match.
I called it.
You're right.
Scotty, you're a tough man. You've taken on North Shore Wrestling from town to town. You even battled them in Perth a couple of years ago, in Canberra, back home in Sydney.
Yeah, what a familiar sight in Perth and Sydney and Canberra. I've done this exact same thing to these two Bronx, and it's good to see the Water Rapids handling it to North Shore.
North Shore Wrestling looks to regroup on the outside.
And that's a good game plan. Take advantage of that 10-second count. No rush. Take your time. Regroup.
One of the strengths that we've seen from the Water Rapids is they are quite rapid. They have the speed and the quickness, and it might just be tactical to slow them down. Sam Osborne using that strength and that power, that size advantage against Ryan Rapid.
And that's the thing, Rapid was going for some more grabs there. He should have known that Osborne was getting desperate, but Ryan Rapid's too damn good.
Rapid goes for the tag, Mitch Waterman in.
Lovely double team for the Water Rapids. And a count. 2 count only.
That's strength from Sam Osborne.
Yeah, look, you're not going to get those lads down that easily. They've still got some tricks up their sleeve, I tell you.
And it's an interesting dynamic as well in this match. We said before, Water Rapids, they weren't friends who became a team. They were sort of thrown together. They were going to war prior to teaming up. North Shore Wrestling, they're an established team. Of course, the wider group of North Shore Wrestling, they stick together, train together. Yourself, Scotty, you and the tuck man, friends as well. Does that chemistry really matter when it comes to tag wrestling something?
It truly does, but in the same sense right there, you just saw the chemistry that North Shore Wrestling had. They had a game plan. I don't know if it's based off friendship. I guess they're mates. I wouldn't be their mate, but all in all, they still have chemistry. Had a game plan. They executed right there. Now Water Rapids need to figure something else out.
North Shore Wrestling for the back end of 2025 absolutely owned PWA in Sydney. It looks like they want to try to do that here in Melbourne.
Absolutely, they still currently hold gold in PWA, and this is the sort of thing that rubs me the wrong way. I can sit here and say that they're good wrestlers, but
Those underhand tactics.
what's the drops?
Dastardly. Will Keys goes for the cover.
It's a very intelligent move, though, taking advantage of every part of the ring. Apron there.
How about taking advantage of like being a wrestler and being good instead of like pulling the apron above brothers' eyes?
Taking a shortcut is what North Shore Wrestling is all about.
Is that what people in the North Shore do? Scotty, they take advantage of people, are they those kind of
They've
people?
been taking advantage of people their whole life. Listen, being tough, our fathers, they mine silver for a living. And now that silver is used in the spoons to feed the mouths of North Shore Wrestling. And that's what rubs me the wrong way. There's no respect. Firmly in control, and this is a pace that has settled into this match that I've been stuck in literally for hours of my wrestling career. I've been in this exact position that Mitchie has been in before. And you just got to wait for a little error, a little mistake. You've got to listen to this crowd building and building and building. Your feet off that, and Mitch is doing that right now.
What we're doing is absolute best, but Sam Osborne capitalizes.
Oh, brilliant transition into that sleeper there. And that's some of that amateur background you spoke about, Scott.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't so, but he's actually pretty good on the mat, isn't he?
North Shore Wrestling are actually WrestleMania weekend causing absolute havoc in Las Vegas on the Indies.
That's a count. 2. No.
Probably got to be from the North Shore to afford some of those Vegas prices these days.
Oh, Shay.
I heard that they won quite a lot of money on the tables.
Surprised me one bit, but it's not about winning money on the table. It's about winning inside the squared circle. As Mitch Waterman rallies.
Huge drop kick from Mitchie. I would have took the steam right out of him, though.
Absolutely. The North Shore Wrestling on the outside trying to regroup. It is the Water Rapids with all of the momentum. Oh, Will Keys cuts off Mitch from making the tag to his partner.
Incredible interception. You don't see that too often. Unique display of wrestling acumen there from Will Keys.
Yes, Will Keys did play quite a lot of football. I believe he was represented the Manly Sea Eagles in the NRL. I know that's not your couple of teams down here, but quite a good tackler back in his day.
What a way to kick off the biggest night on the MCW calendar, the Ballroom Brawl. Wherever you're watching around the world, use a hashtag MCW Ballroom Brawl.
Mitch is spent, isn't he? And an ankle lock from Sam Osborne now.
Keys. Mitch was struggling in the corner.
You saw how quickly Mitch wanted to get out of that. Of course, he's got a history of injuries.
There's Robbie and Mitchie go. Oh! Sam Osborne. The right.
Ryan Rapid is inches away from getting a tag when Will Keys once again.
He gets it!
Rapid. Up the ropes. Big splash.
And now this is the pace that North Shore Wrestling did not want to happen in this match. They had him and they've lost him, and Ryan Rapid is making him pay.
And when Rapid gets going like this, he's hard to stop.
Keys
so minutes, and Luxe is still too fresh.
Well, Clydesdale is not in a place where you want to be. As Ryan Rapid looks to go aerial.
Rolling through his Rapid.
Well, Caity
ready to take advantage.
Looking for that untruth. This move sucks.
Rapid ready, crucifix, middle of the ring.
Well, Caity kicks out. Sam Osborne tries to get involved.
God, Rapid with eyes in the back of his head. Oh no, wasn't ready for that O'Connor roll.
Clydesdale looking to capitalize, a big jumping knee.
Ryan Rapid looks rocked. Osborne in the ring.
Oh, if they hit this, it could be curtains for Rapid.
Oh, we're gonna do it, new champs.
No. Yes!
We were seconds away from North Shore Wrestling taking the MCW Tag Team titles up north.
And it is everyone down. It feels like we're hitting a low. It feels like maybe we're hitting an even playing field.
You can hear it from the Kassidy crowd. Some of the best wrestling from anywhere in the world takes place right here in MCW. We got two of the country's best tag teams going at it.
Now it's time to regroup. You need to get with your brother and say, what is next? What are we doing? Where are we going?
All four of these guys are absolutely spent. It is Rapid and Caity, Osborne and Waterman.
Throwing bombs.
Haymaker City here in the Melbourne Pavilion.
Suddenly getting some deja vu, gentlemen.
Oh, and
One of each.
well, Clydesdale with the upper hand.
And I believe these unbelievable competitors. I don't know.
Well, we're going to leave that in the capable hands of the senior referee, Edwin Lane, trying to keep track of the chaos.
There we go. There's a tag to Will Caity. He's legal. Let's go. Looking for that heart attack combination. Oh my goodness!
Oh, Rapid, Osborne rolling through. Erika man trying to get the upper hand.
Oh, beautiful German suplex.
Tremendous double team from the Water Rapids.
Will Caity's now in trouble. Turns the tables on the Water Rapids. Come on, boys, pull it together.
Will Caity currently commanding, setting up Ryan Rapid for a superplex.
Well, this might be the best opening North Shore Wrestling has had all night. Waterman locked on the outside. Ryan Rapid dazed on that corner.
Yeah, but Caity is spent. He's breathing very heavily through the mouth, but I'm actually not sure Ryan Rapid knows where he is.
Ryan Rapid's in no man's land. And Will Caity setting him up for a superplex. Rapid says no. Rapid doing his absolute best.
Rapid knows that this could mean the MCW titles. And he's fighting like heck to get out of there. Goes under Will Caity now.
Oh, the hamstring.
Yeah, or maybe somewhere else.
Sets up Will Caity in the tree of woe.
Oh, what is Mitch thinking? Mitch asking Ryan for the tag.
I've been in this exact position before. This will hurt North Shore Wrestling if they land it. Beautiful!
2-for-1, Rapid on the outside, coast to coast. Oh, the Water Rapids, they might be moments away from making history.
This is a lethal combination. If Ryan Rapid can stick this 450, splash!
450 on Caity. The Rapids retain! The Water Rapids retain!
Yes!
Here are your winners, and still MCW Tag Team Champions, the Water Rapids!
And the Water Rapids record-breaking reign continues. The most amount of successful title defenses in MCW Tag Team history. And Scotty Green, thank you so much for taking a bit of time to get us introduced to these critters from the North Shore.
No worries at all, gentlemen. Thank you so much for having me. And a quick word to MCW faithful. Thank you for supporting this great product. And thank you for loving tag team wrestling. Thank you for supporting Scott Reid and the Dropouts. We love you all.
Cannot wait to see the Dropouts and Scotty Green back in action. We've got plenty to come here on MCW Ballroom Brawl. The biggest night in the MCW calendar continues here from the Melbourne Pavilion.
We love wrestling, pro wrestling. We wrote this song with wrestling in mind. We want to capture the energy of it. And so, yeah. And this is it.
It is brilliant. All right, we have a big match coming up. Who do you have? Adam Brooks or the Clydesdale?
It's got to be our boy, the longest reigning Intercommonwealth champion, Brooksy from Dingley.
There you go. We'll find out. All right, back to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the MCW Intercommonwealth Championship. Introducing first,
Look at this, Nick's dressed for the occasion. It's the Clydesdale with the opportunity of a lifetime. No better time or place. The Melbourne Pavilion. He is the face of Flemington. This is the year of the horse. Clydesdale with Lucky O'Leary heading into the biggest match of his career.
Why is Lucky O'Leary with the Clydesdale?
Well, the big wheel said it was so. It's bait. Could you think of a better combination?
Well, you certainly do need some luck on your side, and Lucky O'Leary seems to be a lucky charm for the Clydesdale. The Red Hot Dale, over the past 2 years, has just been causing absolute havoc here in MCW.
He sure has. He's on a record-breaking win streak.
Well, he's got a fight set out for him, because Adam Brooks, the only five-time Intercommonwealth champion, will be making quick work at the Clydesdale.
That's for you, thanks, Mark.
and his opponent.
Everything we just said about the Clydesdale for Adam Brooks. This is another day at the office. No stranger to the bright lights, no stranger to the pageantry and the big stage.
Adam Brooks, he's been a regular on TNA Impact in recent times. He took on Trey Miguel and most recently took on Mustafa Ali for the TNA International title. He's also faced Wheeler Yuta at AEW House Rules earlier this year. And as you said, Simon, this is just another day at the office for Adam Brooks.
That's right, the eyes of the wrestling world on Adam Brooks on every roster competing in MCW as well.
He was recently a coach at the WWE Performance Center.
Everyone wants to pick the brain of this legend here at MCW.
Introducing first, the challenger. Being accompanied to the ring by Lucky O'Leary. And hailing just a short trot from here down at Flemington. This is the Red Hot Dale, the Clydesdale.
Well, I think the Dale's a bit off the bit at the moment.
Got that hometown advantage.
And his opponent, hailing from Dingley, is the longest reigning MCW Intercommonwealth champion of all time. Melbourne Pavilion, give it up for the loose ledge, Adam Brooks.
Adam Brooks, MCW Grand Slam winner. He has won every accolade you can in Melbourne City Wrestling. A world champion, an Intercommonwealth champion, a tag team champion, a ballroom brawl winner. He has done it all and is the only man to hold the Intercommonwealth title 5 times. That is his title. Not just me saying that, everyone says that.
Well, I can't argue with you, Ninja. Normally, I wouldn't bet against Adam Brooks, but Clydesdale told me backstage, he said download Dale bet and put everything on the Clydesdale. He's given me great odds.
You're actually going to back the Dale and ride with Clyde.
Well, he said his odds were as good as a Melbourne Cup winner.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hard's choice in 2024.
What is 100 to 1?
$81.
Yeah, those odds look really good for the Dale. He's up against Adam Brooks, the far lap of MCW.
Well, look, I'm going to take Clyde's word for it. He said Farlap went to the glue factory, so could happen to Brooks.
Brooksy is definitely not one to be put out to pasture. And look at the Dale showing him no respect. Come on, the Clydesdale has been here for 2 minutes, and Adam Brooks has built this company off his own back. And Brooksy just reminds the Dale just whose house this is.
Hey, he's pulling the mane! He's pulling the
So torn. I've seen Adam Brooks compete for so long as a fan, as a colleague, as a broadcaster here in MCW.
Come on, Thorpe, let's
Red Hot Dale, the Clydesdale, all he does is rub people the wrong way. We've seen there's been a thorn in the side of MCW superstar Anth Cava. He even crossed the line and disrespected Cava's mum.
Look at where it's got him. The big stage against Adam Brooks for the Intercommonwealth Championship. Both men so eager. To show this record-breaking crowd what it's all about.
Brooksy
The loose ledge doesn't want to take a ride.
does not want a part of riding with Clyde.
Oh, no! No, you can't ride, Clyde!
He's quite literally taking a ride with Clyde. And the Clydesdale. One of those price odds that Dale bet.
Well, that's okay. Clyde taking a breather. Trying to game plan.
Lucky O'Leary might have to. O'Leary might have to pull out the big white tarpaulin and put the Dale out of his misery.
Would never do that. He sprinkled a little lucky dust tonight. I think that's what Clyde needs. Like he said, he's got Lady Luxe's big brother by his side.
Clydesdale with a bit of focus in his face at the moment. Oh, goes low on Adam Brooks.
We've seen Adam Brooks have classic after classic throughout this history-making title reign.
Brooksy has taken on all comers. We've seen him take on JJ Furner. We've seen him take on just basically anyone that in Australia that would like to go toe-for-toe with Adam Brooks. He even defended that title last month in Washington, USA. He's taken the belt worldwide.
He's representing MCW. But like the Clydesdale said, Adam Brooks this test, and he is going to pass it tonight.
Brooksy commanding flapjacks that red hot Dale onto the top rope. The Dale is in no man's land.
When Adam Brooks takes control like this with some time.
Lucky O'Leary getting involved.
I believe Lucky was inspecting the footwear of that.
What a lovely man Lucky O'Leary is. Not just letting another dirtbag that we all know that he is. Brooksy goes for a cover, and then Clydesdale powers out. Oh, and Brooksy decides to take out the trash. He doesn't need any luck. Dale, I have my criticisms about the Clydesdale, but he is quite an accomplished wrestler.
And he's got all the tools. The strength, oh, he's seeing it right now. And again, he's another competitor. He's traveled around the world to sharpen his skills.
The Dale is a bit of a furlong. We've seen him wrestle, not just here in MCW, but was in North America for a fair bit before making his way back to MCW. Red hot Dale with picking up some steam, and Brooksy introduces him to the middle turnbuckle.
This vintage Brooksy offense. Speaking of which, is Adam Brooks lighting Clyde up. Oh, big boot.
Clydesdale doesn't know where he is. Brooksy offering a ride with Brooks. But Dale is probably in the safest place he can be, because you can't do a swanton bomb to the outside. Well, Brooksy could, but
I was going to say, if anyone might.
But it's not going to win him a title. Oh! Lucky O'Leary getting involved, throwing into the barricade.
Hey, hold on, that's just there. Adam Brooks wanted to dive at him, then hey, Lucky O'Leary. Some measure of revenge there. Oh, massive lariat from the Dale. Here we go.
Clydesdale looking to capitalize. Adam Brooks kicks out.
As deep of a cover as he can get, even grapevine that leg. But Adam Brooks able.
You know, Simon, ever since we've seen Lucky O'Leary.
Come on!
Lucky O'Leary coming over here, just yelling at us.
O'Leary was passing the Intercommonwealth title.
Oh, he thought the match was over. He thinks Clyde's won. He's showing him the belt.
The red hot the Clydesdale, but referee Dylan McKay. And the Clydesdale has been taken out. In a second.
Oh, O'Leary back up.
Lucky O'Leary just passed something to the Clydesdale.
Oh, Brooks was ready. Clyde, not where you want to be.
Clydesdale. The Clydesdale with a horseshoe! A horseshoe to Adam Brooks! The Clydesdale is the Intercommonwealth champion?
Here is your winner. And new MCW Intercommonwealth champion, the Clydesdale.
Wait. The Clydesdale won. The Clydesdale won. The Clydesdale is the champion.
Clydesdale is the champion?
Oh, it really is the year of the horse. Oh, the face of Flemington.
With a foreign object.
What do you mean a foreign object?
Did you not see that horseshoe?
That horseshoe was made right here in Australia, Nims. That's not foreign at all.
Well, he certainly had a little bit of luck, and Adam Brooks just cannot believe it.
Hey, if you're going to pull a horseshoe out of somewhere, pull it out of you know where. Oh, history made. The biggest night in MCW, the Ballroom Brawl, and we've already got a new champion, the Clydesdale. Wait, that means my bet paid off, Nims.
You actually put money on the Dale?
Yes.
How? The Clydesdale is the Intercommonwealth champion. This is not a timeline that I want to live in.
No, Adam Brooks is no longer the Intercommonwealth champion.
I'm absolutely speechless. Adam Brooks is no longer the Intercommonwealth champion. The Clydesdale is the champion. I cannot believe that. But that is one of... We've just seen a huge MCW tag team title. We've seen the Clydesdale win the Intercommonwealth title, and coming up we've got an MCW World Heavyweight Championship match as Robbie Thorpe puts his belt on the line against Matt Hayter. This one could be an interesting one. The Clydesdale's the champion.
Yes, keep saying it.
Nah, I don't want to. Clydesdale is the champion.
Scheduled for one fall, and it is for the MCW Women's Championship. Introducing first,
First class ovation for the #1 contender, Aysha. She's ready, and Nims, you weren't there. That blindfold match, it made history, the first one in MCW history. But Aysha, she knew how unfair that was. She wants to do this straight up, one-on-one. And we're going to do it tonight on the grand stage here at the Melbourne City Wrestling Pavilion at Ballroom Brawl.
Aysha, over the past couple of months, has had the number of Shay, Kassidy causing absolute havoc.
And her opponent.
When I say Shay, you say Shay. Boys, please get me down. Woo! Kassidy and Aysha have been locked in over the past few months. And finally, they get to settle it inside the squared circle. Kassidy, MCW Women's Champion for over 120 days. I reckon for about 100 of those days, Aysha has been a thorn in the side of her.
She really has, and what a way to end this whole saga then for Aysha to come out on top. First class Aysha becoming the women's champion here in Melbourne Pavilion in front of this record-breaking crowd.
Look at Aysha just always going for the head of Shay Kassidy. It was at the Shay Kassidy Championship celebration where Aysha got a champagne bottle and just clocked Shay Kassidy over the head. They could be having some lasting damage from that.
Aysha taking advantage, possibly playing the long game. She thought she'd set the trap there. Now she's got a target. She's going for that head, going for that neck.
Shay Kassidy says, bring it on. Kassidy isn't just sunshine and rainbows. The girly pop sensation. Not only is she MCW Women's Champion as well, but she's also the Slam Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. She won that title very recently.
Got a lot on her plate, a competitor, a great entertainer.
First class Aysha.
And you can see for Aysha how frustrated she gets when she sees Shay Kassidy smiling and dancing. And Aysha is here to wrestle, to win.
Aysha can definitely mix it with the best too. We've seen her wrestle the inspiration at AEW House Rules. She teamed up with Frankie B, PWA, to take on Jessica McKay.
It's just disrespectful, and this is what Aysha can't stand.
Kassidy with the upper hand.
Got the crowd with their hand as well.
Girly pop sensation looking to put Aysha away quickly.
Shay Kassidy's done such a tremendous job of going from someone who was known as a tag team specialist to breaking out as a singles competitor, and like you mentioned, becoming a champion in multiple promotions.
Get off the ropes.
Absolutely, but Aysha is also well travelled. Aysha's mixed it with the best, and look at it once again, going for the head of Shay Kassidy.
And those fists.
And this is all legal.
Aysha doing a great job in this match. Not succumbing to that frustration like she did at high stakes in that match.
Big running bulldog going for a cover, just focusing and targeting that head of Shay Kassidy.
Nims, that is a great game plan. We've seen Aysha use that first-class DDT. Of course, all that pressure is going to be on the knee. So she's softening up Shay Kassidy.
Stalking the girly pop sensation. What about the experience of Aysha? She's trained by Sean Spears and Tyler Breeze at flatbacks.
She does have that first-class experience. She can afford that first-class training. Taking the skills to another level.
Look at her, just taking the life out of Shay Kassidy.
Nice with that there. Squeeze the life out of Shay Kassidy. Shay Kassidy will through the pain. Oh!
Kassidy is in a world of hurt. As Aysha smell blood in the water. Goes for the cover. Kassidy kicks out.
See referee Dylan McKay just checking on the condition of Shay Kassidy.
It's my turn, huh?
Pinfall submission. Many ways that Shay Kassidy can lose this title, and Aysha is doing it all legally, just completely targeting. But Shay Kassidy says no. She's had enough. She's all smiles, but you do not want to mess with the women's champion.
It's an insult, trying to steal a page out of her book. Shay Kassidy, not a fan of other versions of her hits.
Absolutely not. There'll be some royalties that need to be delivered Shay Kassidy's way. And she knocks out Aysha. Big boost.
Shay Kassidy not wasting time now, just stringing together offense. Not playing to the crowd. She's trying to put this one away.
Kassidy goes for the cover. And Aysha kicks out.
Tricking the book of Shay Kassidy. Fine noise there.
Well, we've seen in recent times that Shay Kassidy was a part of Bailey's Lodestone Las Vegas camp.
It's from the world's best, of course. Scouting where they see the talent here at MCW.
Aysha reverses a pin attempt.
That's how quick it can happen. Aysha. Oh, targeting again with that neck breaker.
Flies into the corner. Goes for another bulldog attempt. Shay Kassidy with the cutter. Goes for the pin. And Aysha kicks out at 2.9.
So evenly matched. What a match we're seeing. The MCW Women's Championship.
Shay Kassidy. Look at her just clutching her neck.
Regroup both the women. What's next? Kassidy, big German.
Go around. And Kassidy reverses again. Both women going pound for pound.
And they know each other so well now after all of their battles.
Shay Kassidy into the corner. A desperation leg up there from Shay Kassidy. Great ring presence. Shay Kassidy shoots Aysha into the corner.
Aysha ready up and over with a backstabber.
Huge backstabber from Aysha. She goes for the cover. And Shay Kassidy kicks out in the dying seconds.
Oh, fraction away of crowning a new women's champion.
Aysha can't believe it. Now is Shay Kassidy finding the will to kick out of that. Sets her up for the first class DDT.
Shay Kassidy knowing she'd be in trouble if Aysha lands it. Lights out. Another cutter. Up and over goes Shay.
Sunset flip attempt.
Oh, Aysha saw it coming. She's got her hook.
Oh, and Aysha.
Here is your winner, and still MCW Women's Champion, Shay Kassidy.
Aysha tries to be a little bit too cute there, and Shay Kassidy capitalized.
Aysha had it. She had it in the back. She was right there.
But it is still Shay Kassidy that continues her reign as MCW Women's Champion.
Shay Kassidy should consider herself very lucky that Aysha took that moment to gloat. She called her shot a little early there. She's beside herself, you can see it, but Shay Kassidy is the one who gets to celebrate in front of the Melbourne Pavilion. Still your MCW Women's Champion.
What a win from Shay Kassidy. I can tell you right now, Simon, we're going to be seeing more action later on tonight, but if you've missed out in seeing MCW live, we're going to be back at the Thornbury Theatre in August for another huge show.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the MCW World Championship. Introducing first,
This is a man who made a statement here in MCW at high stakes with the opportunity of a lifetime. Luck is on his side. The big will determined a #1 contenders match. Hayter came out on top, able to best Edward Dusk. And look at the situation official ego has got himself in, competing for the MCW World Championship here at our biggest show of the year, here at the Melbourne Pavilion at Ballroom Brawl.
He's got more than a decade of experience. Matt Hayter has been a staple of Adelaide's Riot City Wrestling, a 3-time champion there. And he looks to spread that success here in MCW. Robbie Thorpe's days are numbered. When we left high stakes, it was that man that was holding physically the championship belt. And he take it home with him.
Is that a precursor or is that a jinx? Matt Hayter holding on to what he wants to possess.
I don't think Matt Hayter believes in luck. He only believes in Matt Hayter.
It feels like the MCW faithful are believing in Matt Hayter as well.
He's going to go up against Robbie Thorpe. And where Robbie Thorpe goes, Rocky Monero normally follows.
and his opponent.
Make an entrance draped in gold. The MCW World Champion, Robbie Thorpe, wherever you are around the world. El Uno, Ichi, Eins, Wahid, he is the one in any language. He holds the gold, he holds the title, he is the measuring stick. Robbie Thorpe, your MCW World Champion.
We've seen a new aura amongst Robbie Thorpe ever since he became MCW Heavyweight Champion, and he absolutely did it in style. You might not like Robbie Thorpe, but you have to respect him. He won that title by defeating Slex, Matt Hayter, and Edward Dusk in a fatal four-way. And since then, he's defended that belt successfully against Adam Brooks, Jarvis. He even stood side by side with former NXT Tag Team Champion Duke Hansen. Robbie Thorpe is the one. He is the measuring stick here in MCW. He's also an absolute dick. Look at him. Look at the smugness.
By his side, the X Factor, the icon of the era.
Just look at that swagger on Robbie Thorpe. As It's not often that someone's in the ring with Matt Hayter and they have the bigger head.
Introducing first, the challenger. Strutting out from Adelaide, he's the best wrestler Stevie Wonder has ever seen. Matt Hayter!
Melbourne Pavilion just drinking in the Hayterade.
Being accompanied to the ring by his officially licensed manager, Rocky Monero. Hailing from Grimsby, England, this is your MCW World Champion, the one, Robbie Thorpe.
200 days and counting, Robbie Thorpe has been the MCW World Heavyweight Champion.
What a champion he's been, taking MCW to new heights. Look at this crowd, they've all come out to see history made. What a championship match we're getting tonight.
Just look at Robbie Thorpe. Say what you will about him. The man is a questionable character, but right now he does not seem intimidated one bit by Matt Hayter.
And then, as you did mention earlier, that changing demeanor of Robbie Thorpe ever since he became champion. Look at how calm, look at how cold he is, not getting rattled at all by Matt Hayter.
Good to see Robbie Thorpe as well. It's actually a shame that his nose is healed up. Good seeing him with that stupid face mask on.
That was a legitimate medical device. You have no respect. And Robbie Thorpe, he's at 101% right now. Fully healed, full capacity. Oh, look at the athleticism from the big man. 6'5", over 100 kilos, and he moves like a cat.
Hayter knocked off his feet. Might have to rethink his game plan a little bit. You don't often see Matt Hayter not so cool, calm and collected.
Look, Robbie Thorpe might be bigger in stature, but hey, Matt Hayter might have the size advantage when it comes to ego, and that has propelled him to so much success. You mentioned his championship history in Riot City Wrestling. Can he recapture that and recreate it here in MCW? And for all the shenanigans of both men, when it comes down to pro wrestling in the ring, seen right here, they are incredible technicians and competitors. We're going to see things that are too hard to call like that one.
Talk about how good Matt Hayter is, but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the credentials of Robbie Thorpe. Not only is he our reigning world champion, a former Intercommonwealth champion, a Ballroom Brawl winner.
It was in this very building that Robbie Thorpe outlasted 19 other competitors, going coast to coast, becoming the one that we know and love today.
Robbie Thorpe, hailing from Grimsby in England. Got that English style of catch as can.
If they teach that wrestling skills there.
The female Hayterade drinkers seem to enjoy that in the MCW Pavilion.
Jealous of Robbie Thorpe.
What are you gonna do?
Whatever your persuasion, you would, whatever alternative lifestyle you might have. Robbie Thorpe with a hit suplex attempt, but Hayter still has that locked in. The headlock.
And it is rare that Robbie Thorpe can't get the advantage with that power. Matt Hayter holding on tight to that side headlock. And again, you could argue, okay, you're not going to win a match with a side headlock, but you're going to wear down your opponent. You're going to throw their game off. You're going to show them that you're in control. It's a psychological aspect of pro wrestling that both of these men excel at.
Robbie Thorpe just throws Matt Hayter out of the ring like he was an old chip packet.
A crisp packet, as he might say.
They do have French fries in England. I believe they call them chips. Oh, and Hayter
might be throwing a potato to Rocky Monero. But again, Rocky is an officially licensed manager.
Hayter needs to focus. He's not going to win the MCW World Championship by focusing on Rocky Monero, and that's the opening that Robbie Thorpe needed.
You know, Hayter's got to know better. He did say he's walked the same path that Robbie's walked. He's heard all the secrets that Rocky Monero has whispered.
That strength from Robbie Thorpe.
You can't downplay that strength. Matt Hayter is a big man himself, and Robbie Thorpe was able to move him.
That agility though from Hayter.
Robbie Thorpe saying, not today.
Big head scissors takedown from Matt Hayter. Robbie Thorpe is off his feet. Hayter with the momentum.
That might be a different type of measuring stick moves.
And Robbie Thorpe is incensed.
That might have done damage to that nose again.
Hayter with the upper hand. Robbie Thorpe's on the outside. Rocky Monero is doing his best to calm down his client.
Oh, but Matt Hayter.
Hayter goes aerial and takes out Robbie Thorpe. Robbie Thorpe is grounded, but Matt Hayter's got to get him back in the ring if he wants to win the MCW World title. Come on, Hayter, get back in the ring, buddy. Hayter, shooting up the
Tell
band.
him now that Matt Hayter not to plan.
Well, Hayter needs to get his head straight. He needs to stop being distracted by that absolute flog Rocky Monero. And this is why, because this is how Robbie Thorpe can capitalize.
My goodness, just threw Matt Hayter into outer space. And here we go, we mentioned how cool and calm Robbie Thorpe has been. But Robbie Thorpe letting the anger get to him.
Oh, no. Why is Rocky Monero? Oh, hello, Rocky. What are you,
boys? Rob's got this under control. He doesn't need me out there. I thought he'd come say hi.
We all always appreciate it, Rocky.
Do we?
The dulcet tones of, I was going to say, the official licensed manager of the champ.
Well, you know, I'm just taking a lunch break right now. I'm going to come over and sit with you because I've missed you, Simon. And
And for those who don't know, Rocky Monero also a licensed broadcaster.
Should also point out too that he's no longer general manager here at Melbourne City Wrestling, so he has zero power outside of managerial capability.
We don't talk about the places you've been from.
see, I'm the manager of that man right there. That man that just took Matt Hayter's head off. The one, Robbie Thorpe.
Robbie Thorpe, hate to say it, but ever since he went under the learning tree of Rocky Monero, seems to have not only picked up the swagger, but some of the ring skills that I guess our former general manager once had as Matt Hayter.
Yeah, trying to overpower the big man. That's going to be hard to do for Thorpe.
Are you out here,
That is picture perfect.
place being here?
I'm calling the action unlike you. You're just heckling me. Focus on your job.
Exactly. I want some insight from Rocky. Rocky, you heard Matt Hayter on social media. He said that all of the secrets you've told Robbie, you once told Matt Hayter.
It can't be true. It's not true. That's why he's spreading false narratives. Right? It's fake news.
That's why you're here, to straighten the narrative.
I'm just here to make sure that Rob stays champion because that's good for the company, that's good for everything. It's good for wrestling because he's a great professional wrestler. Matt Hayter is a joke.
Well, look at the business we're doing right now with Robbie Thorpe as champ. Record-breaking crowd here at the Melbourne Pavilion.
I think it's a little bit more than Robbie Thorpe that did that, but here we go with that narrative. As Matt Hayter picks up a head of steam. But Robbie Thorpe setting up for a big crucifix. No! And Matt Hayter has just knocked the big man off his feet.
Look, I'm not going to discount Matt Hayter. That European uppercut, that thing stings. He is an incredible wrestler. He's just not the one.
You know, a good manager would probably be out there on the apron telling his clients just what to do in a situation like this because Matt Hayter is absolutely dominating Robbie Thorpe at the moment.
You think I don't have a plan, Luxe? How long have you known?
Too long. As Matt Hayter, he can smell that MCW title.
Have to do more than smell it. He wants to leave here with the gold.
Yes, Robert. Yes, son.
Thorpe might have done a fair bit of damage to the arm and upper body of Matt Hayter.
Not the arm, Luxe. See, you got to remember, I gave Matt Hayter knowledge. I know everything about him. Guess who's got a bad neck?
Well, I think that's one for MCW Medical to determine there.
He passed his clearances. But you know how every now and then athletes can just hide a little niggle here and there? You can't hide it from the man that taught you how to hide it, can you?
Robbie Thorpe, this makes sense, targeting the neck right now.
Matt Hayter is in a world of pain at the moment.
Might that be an insight? Well, a bit of strategy.
Sorry, I couldn't hear it over the chants of Hayter in the crowd. Melbourne Pavilion absolutely drinking in the Hayterade, but Robbie Thorpe does not care. Attacking that weak point. Now going for the lower body.
Trying to break the whole body down. That's what Robbie Thorpe can do. Oh.
We're going to India. Indian Deathlock. This is sponsored by the Indian Tourism Board.
We are a man as big as Robbie Thorpe. Look at that, he's got the leverage, locking it on.
He's big in England, big in Australia, even bigger in India.
Look at that. We will not be cutting away from any second the action here at MCW as Robbie Thorpe gets back to his feet and Matt Hayter at both ends in a world of pain.
Work on that neck, mate. Whoop.
From wherever you're watching, use the hashtag on the socials. Hashtag MCW Ballroom Brawl.
Bow and arrow action. Here we go. Roll him up.
Those big, powerful legs of Robbie Thorpe just absolutely turning Matt Hayter into a pretzel. Hayter with a cover, though. And that has really incensed the champion.
And Robbie Thorpe is so big and so fast. Just closing distance and slamming Hayter.
A giant leg drop from Robbie Thorpe.
See, look at that. Once again, I'm not going to discount Matt Hayter. He is resilient. He is tough. But look at the size of the man he's in the ring with. There's a reason he's the one. There's a reason he's the chosen one. He is the greatest wrestler in this country today.
Robbie Thorpe been dominating Matt Hayter so far.
Trying to just grind down his arms, force him down into a pinch.
Only concern right now is he's playing with his feet.
Big breach from Matt Hayter.
Now let me go. The neck of Hayter, is that a good idea to bridge on it?
Look at the slender core strength of Matt Hayter. I don't know who his personal trainer is, but hopefully he gets a raise. And Hayter, look at that core strength from the challenger. Hayter powers to his feet. And a huge chop from Robbie Thorpe.
He doing better off on his back.
A fight we are seeing for the richest prize in this country, the MCW World Championship on the line.
And it needs to realise you can't just knock down all 6 foot of Robbie Thorpe that easily.
Oh, that was good.
But Robbie Thorpe is still not off his feet. Swinging DDT off the top rope. And he goes for the cover.
Absolutely posted Robbie Thorpe there.
Didn't get all of it, didn't get all of it. That was never in doubt. There we go. Here we go. Lock in, Rob.
Going again to the neck.
And Robbie Thorpe.
He's got that chicken, and if he can lock those hands, this is all over.
We've seen him put so many people away, just gift wrapping them, sending them packing.
Look at Matt Hayter. The strength. Powering to his feet, but Robbie Thorpe still has him locked in.
Oh, that is testing the limits of Hayter, putting all of that weight on the back.
Robbie Thorpe looking at grapevine in there. The faithful, the MCW faithful getting behind Matt Hayter. Desperation just puts Robbie Thorpe in the corner, but Thorpe still has that headlock locked in. Belting away at the neck.
This is going to get uncomfortable for the kids. You might want to put them to bed. This is going to get ugly from here.
Thorpe.
He need a bed.
A lesser man would go down so quick.
I believe Matt Hayter able to carry that weight, but he might be slipping, and that might be that ego.
Doesn't have to be pretty as long as the win.
Matt Hayter once again. Where's he get this? Oh, and a cannonball into the corner. Robbie Thorpe was not expecting that one.
And Rocky, are you stressed at all? Seeing the champ trouble.
Not at all. You know something that's firmly confident, okay? That's it. You can win ugly. Look at our Socceroos.
Both men need to get to their feet. Referee Edwin Lay. And you can hear it, just a hush across the MCW faithful in the crowd.
And it's hard to argue now with this game plan, targeting that neck.
It doesn't have to be pretty, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't have to be pretty.
Robbie Thorpe doesn't have to worry about retaining his title. He's looking to cripple Matt Hayter.
No, he's going to do it. Oh, going big powerbomb.
Second on the strength
Are you
of Robbie
serious?
Thorpe. Matt Hayter, a trio, eats a trio of power bombs, and very wisely rolls out of the ring.
Wisely, I think that might have just been.
I don't think he had a choice. Robert. That was beautiful.
But again, Rocky, would Robbie be okay with a 10 count, with a title retention on a counter?
Title retention is the title retention. However you do it. You walk home with the title, you are the champion. Hayter has to beat Robbie. Robbie doesn't have to beat Hayter.
The champion's advantage, you can see. Senior referee Edwin Lay.
Hayter needs to get to his feet. The count's at 7.
Oh, here we go. And still.
Matt Hayter is like spaghetti. He needs to get back in that ring. And he just needs a leg drop from Robbie Thorpe. And how did Matt Hayter kick out of that one? Robbie Thorpe cannot believe this.
This kid is too stupid to know when to stay down.
I'd hate to say it, Matt Hayter, he might be in the head of Robbie Thorpe. He said if Robbie Thorpe doesn't bring his best, it's going to prove that he's not the one, and he never will be.
Come on, Rob, end this now. Don't play with him. End him.
Robbie Thorpe stalking Matt Hayter. Robbie Thorpe going aerial. Matt Hayter with a super kick. Meets him mid-air. Matt Hayter sets him up.
Where's he going?
It's going to be one of the biggest superplexes you'll ever see.
Oh, he's got Robbie on the tippy top.
Big superplex from Matt Hayter. We have a new MCW World Champion.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh no, Hayter knows he's going to take one. Move!
Matt Hayter with the cover.
No.
Robbie Thorpe is kicked out. Robbie Thorpe is kicked out. What does Matt Hayter have to do to put away the champion?
More than that. Oh, you give me a heart attack, Rob.
Hayter can't believe it. He cannot believe it. The champion is done and dusted, but he still somehow managed to kick out. What does Matt Hayter have to do?
He's going to have to do what no man has been able to do so far, and that's worked out a way to dethrone the one.
Matt Hayter gets to his feet, feeding off the energy of the crowd. Hayter looking to tune up the band. Oh, Robbie ducks. Oh, referee but Robbie's been taken out. Hayter with a big super kick.
We don't have a ref.
Hayter with the win. Hayter's the new champion, but there's no referee.
Shut up! Everyone shut up! This doesn't count!
No count, no ref,
Hayter
no
had
win.
that title. Hayter had the
We
title.
gotta do
won.
things official. We need a referee.
Matt Hayter had the title won.
He did nothing, he did nothing. You've got to have the referee's hand count 3.
And Robbie Thorpe isn't going to waste energy and kick out if it doesn't count.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We need to get some authority in there.
Well, you already took my job away from me, so otherwise I would have fixed this.
Oh yeah, you would have
I appreciate it, Rocky. Just here as a broadcaster, here as a manager, all we can do is sit by and watch.
This sort of shenanigans and tomfoolery didn't happen when I was in charge.
You would have had another referee ready.
For sure.
Matt Hayter tuning up the band one more time, looking to put an exclamation mark. He is the deserved champion. He had this match won. Oh!
You count it!
A huge lariat.
Oh my God! Triple jump!
Hayter goes for the cover. One,
Count it!
We got another referee!
We got a ref.
What? Who's another referee in?
What's wrong with the ref?
Wait a minute. That's not a referee. That's Edward Dusk. That's Edward Dusk. Edward Dusk has had his problems with Matt Hayter. Matt Hayter defeated Edward Dusk at high stakes to become the #1 contender.
What is he doing?
Edward Dusk has just screwed Matt Hayter. Oh, it's the Knuckle Dusters. It's the Knuckle Dusters.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
The Knuckle Dusters.
Absolute madness.
Oh! What is he doing? He's a madman!
Oh, Dusk isn't
Dusk is
not here
snapped.
to help anyone.
Dusk is snapped. Referee Edward Lane.
Dusk is snapped, or is this is just what Edward does?
He's just taken out referee Edward Lane. Edward Dusk is snapped.
This is what Edward Dusk has been about all along.
What is going on? What is Edward Dusk doing?
He wanted to be champ. If he wasn't going to be champ, no one else can either. I guess.
Edward Dusk just wants this place to burn. What happens now? We need a referee. We need a referee. Can we get a proper referee in here? Can we get a proper ref into the ring?
Oh, here we go.
Rocky Monero.
Now we got a real official. Can he get a shirt as well?
What's Rocky Monero doing? We need a referee in here.
Oh, there you go. Rocky's getting a referee.
No, Edward Lane's unconscious.
That's an official.
That's not official.
He called it.
That is not
He
official.
called it. The bell rang.
That is not official. Stop the music. Stop the music.
We're ringing it. We're ringing it. It's official.
We didn't have a proper official.
I saw a 3 count and I rang the bell.
There's chaos.
Is that not how matches end?
Robbie Thorpe is taking the belt with him.
still the MCW World Champion, Robbie Thorpe.
Oh, and you know what that means, Nibs? One and done. Hayter's done. The match is over.
He's not done.
The match is over. Robbie Thorpe's leaving with the title.
Robbie Thorpe is leaving with the title,
Yeah?
No.
So he's still the champ. One and done. I think Matt Hayter goes to the back of the line for a year. As great as that match was, as much of a fight as Matt Hayter put up, back of the line, one and done. They're the rules.
That is not what has happened. We're gonna have to,
I think that's what
we're gonna have to take this to the bunker, get the arc, get VAR, get something in it. We're gonna review the tape. We didn't have a proper conscious official make that call. This, as far as I'm concerned,
I saw Edwin Lay look at me in the eyes and he said, ring the bell. That's what Edwin said.
what Kool-Aid are you drinking? Okay, so Robbie Thorpe has walked out of here with the MCW title. There are going to be some big investigations had post-match over here because Robbie Manero is not general manager. He has no authority. He has no authority here in MCW. But have your say. Use the hashtag MCW Ballroom Brawl on our social media. We're going to have to regroup a little bit. We've got a massive second half of this program coming up. We've got the Ballroom Brawl, but up next, it is the Sacrament as Erika Reid looks to finally vanquish Caity Luxe.
Your seat. Do not adjust your feet. The eternal fate is now in control. When the siren concludes, for the next 15 minutes, use of any and all weapons will be permitted during the Sacrament. There are no countouts. No disqualifications. Falls can occur anywhere in the building. Victory can only be achieved by pinfall or surrender. Now stand and embrace the eternal. The Sacrament is about to begin.
The following contest is the Sacrament. No countouts, no disqualification. The only way to win is by pinfall or surrender, and pinfalls will count anywhere in the building. Introducing first, hailing from Essendon, this is the Hellraiser, Caity Luxe.
Caity Luxe made her return to MCW last October at Fight to Survive. She jumped a barricade and attacked Erika Reid, and since then, Simon, she has been a thorn in the side of the two-time MCW Women's Champion.
And originally it felt like it was about championships. It was about that for Caity Luxe, but we have come to learn that this is personal. The Hellraiser sees Erika Reid as undeserving of all the attention she gets. And for Caity Luxe, this is her chance to try to stake through the heart of Erika Reid and claim that spot that she's felt she's deserved for so long. This is gonna be an absolute war. Not for the faint of heart, the Sacrament.
And her opponent,
we normally see her as one of the bright faces in the MCW locker room. She has lifted this company since her return. A friendly face in the crowd, but right now she only has one goal, and that is to put Kaity Luxe down. And she's going to do it in the most brutal form of combat that MCW has seen at the Sacrament. The aim of the competition is to survive. And we only have a referee there to raise the hand of the winner.
That's right, barely a match. This is battle, this is a war. And Erika Reid could not be happier about this stipulation. The fate of these women, it was decided by that big wheel. They put pen to paper, it's official. The Sacrament for the first time featuring two women competing.
This is just a fight. There is no lockups, no anything, no holds. You're not going to get your Luth. There's classics here. This is just war.
And it's come this far, both women. This is what they want. We're going to settle it. We thought last woman standing would be enough, and we saw how that ended. Oh. Kaity Luxe thinking suplex to the outside.
Erika Reid fights back. That's what we've seen recently.
Oh, my God. Nasty landing to Kaity Luxe.
Erika Reid doesn't care. This is what this is all about. It's all about violence.
And you see it there, one of the forms of ending the Sacrament. The referee asking Kaity Luxe if she surrenders.
Simon, you've got to understand the viciousness here from Erika Reid. It's been 9 months that Kaity Luxe has been a thorn in the side. She went even as far, Erika Reid, who is a trainer at the Relentless School of Pro Wrestling. Kaity Luxe attacked her at the Relentless Gym.
Well, she's had to make that point. Erika Reid getting all these opportunities. People go to Erika Reid for advice. Why aren't they going to Kaity Luxe? Why isn't Kaity Luxe on the posters? Kaity Luxe trying to prove that point tonight. And she's a competitor that I've been seeing the praises of for a long time. Even when she wasn't here at MCW, I would always wonder, how come she isn't here? And look, you might think, okay, she's a loose cannon. She lives up to the name of Hellraiser. But, hey, it sells tickets.
Kaity Luxe just bringing some extra seats into the Melbourne Pavilion. We've already got more than 1,000 people in here. What's a couple more chairs going to do? Kaity Luxe isn't here to do what you want. She's here to do what she wants.
And again, this is all legal in the Sacrament. And historic for many reasons. For the first time, a Sacrament without Edward Dusk. A first time for the women competing in this type of contest.
This truly is a match fitting for this absolute blood feud. Oh, Kaity Luxe with a screwdriver.
And all our referee Dylan McKay can do is watch. Gee. Oh.
Kaity Luxe is driving a screwdriver into the head.
Oh, what is Kaity Luxe doing? Oh, that is gross!
Big drop! Oh, for those with a nervous disposition like myself, we apologize for what you just saw.
It's all legal. Erika Reid, if she wanted, she could have surrendered, but she's fighting through the pain.
Kaity Luxe shooing away. Referee Dylan McKay.
For a normal competitor, that might be enough, but Erika Reid, she's conjuring that warrior spirit, fighting through the pain.
Erika Reid just gets splashed on those chairs from Kaity Luxe. Kaity Luxe is just dishing out punishment here.
Proving all of the haters wrong, including yourself, Mims. Kaity Luxe. Looking incredible tonight.
Oh, and Kaity Luxe.
Getting a good look at that chair.
Erika Reid looks to be getting aerial. A huge suplex from the top rope.
Right onto those chairs. Sacrament, this is getting out of control. Erika Reid took Kaity Luxe away, going for the cover.
And the referee, Dylan McKay, is only there to raise the hand of the winner. He has no jurisdiction otherwise. They can bring as many weapons into this ring.
Leading a staple gun.
We're seeing a level of violence from Erika Reid that we haven't seen in quite a while.
You're right, Mims, before when you said we're not going to see any Luther style tactics. I don't think he ever did that one.
Oh, and a bin lid straight to the head of Erika Reid from Kaity Luxe. Luxe is in a bit of pain herself. Got a couple of unintentional piercings courtesy of Erika Reid.
Wrapping that chain around her head. Killed Erika Reid.
Talk about loading up a fist.
You can hear it. And even though this might not be a traditional match, you gotta imagine the winner of this would be in line for a championship opportunity.
Erika Reid
this is getting vicious.
having the life choked out of her by Kaity Luxe, and this is all legal. This is all legal in the sacrament. Oh, and a front row seat. Oh.
Now, Erika Reid's going to have to just give up.
Row A in the Melbourne Pavilion, getting a more than high definition look at Erika Reid being choked out by Kaity Luxe.
At what point is this worth it? At what point do you just say, okay, I'm going to surrender, live to fight another day? Oh, the damage that's being done.
They're going into the crowd.
And this is legal, this fight, the sacrament can go anywhere. We're going to need security to keep this under control.
Oh, straight into the pillar. Straight into that. Kaity Luxe is out.
Hate to use a cliche pillar to post, but we're seeing it literally.
Erika Reid going into the fans, and Kaity Luxe is doing her best to escape.
What a fight we're seeing. The pain that both women have withstood so far, and they're still going. It's a level of hatred we rarely see. Across so many lines.
Absolutely chaotic. Oh, and Kaity Luxe just takes Erika Reid straight into the bar. Is the top man around?
Oh, if he's going to be anywhere, he's going to be there. I would advise anyone prepping for a match that way, but Kaity Luxe. A fork?
good thing that the Melbourne Pavilion has so many bars around, because that was some of the MCW faithful, and I wanted to drink. I'd stay away from that one. Luxe that's crawling straight into the crowd.
Yeah, this record-breaking crowd, they're all getting an up-close and personal look despite at the sacrament. Up in the far reaches of the pavilion. Luxe just tearing the building apart.
Sorry for whoever's feet that was. Didn't have to stand for the rest of the night. Luxe, it's just a regulation. Oh!
Going to be out of control. We knew it wasn't going to be traditional by any means, and Erika Reid willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top and close the chapter of the Hellraiser. Caity Luxe put up a fight, couldn't overcome. Erika Reid here tonight at Ballroom Brawl.
Finally slaying the beast. The Hellraiser has been put to bed, and Erika Reid can finally vanquish that demon and stand tall.
Both women should be proud of what they've accomplished. I'm sure they want a break, but I'd love to see them go at it again. Both women always line for championship opportunities, but Erika Reid coming out on top once again, making history here at the Melbourne Pavilion at Ballroom Brawl by coming out on top on the sacrament.
Simon, you talk about the Ballroom Brawl. That is what is coming up next. We have got 20 men, one opportunity, and here's a fun fact for you. Ever since 2019, every single winner of the Ballroom Brawl has gone on to win the MCW World Championship. But don't take my word for it. Let's go through some of the numbers, some of the stats in one of the most epic, chaotic, and opportunistic matches that MCW has to offer.
It's the match that guarantees you a shot at the MCW World title. But what does it take to be a winner? Are you a sprinter or a marathon man? Duke Hansen won his Ballroom Brawl in a rapid 3 minutes 50, while Robbie Thorpe has the record for the longest time in ring as a winner with 37 minutes and 15 seconds. Beginner's luck is a factor in the brawl, with 5 winners achieving success on their first attempt. There's been plenty of losers over the years, but persistence can pay off. 3 previous runners-up have gone on to win the brawl in subsequent years. Can Jarvis become the next runner-up to go on and win? Melbourne's Ballroom Brawl has been a national and global affair, with winners from South Australia, New South Wales and England. Could another winner emerge from outside of Melbourne, like Western Australia's Lucas Fantasia? Whoever goes all the way, the winner will have an almost certain golden ticket, with the previous 6 Ballroom Brawl winners successfully becoming the MCW World Champion. All that's left now is to count down from 10, hold our breath, and get ready for history.
Melbourne Pavilion, the countdown is over. It is time for the Ballroom Brawl. First, here are the rules. Starting with entry competitors will be eliminated when they are thrown over the top rope and both feet hit the floor. The final competitor remaining will be declared the winner and will have a title shot at the MCW World Championship at any time of their choosing. And now, here is the competitor who drew number 1. Prepare for death by twerk race. This is Luxe Fantasia. Period.
What the hell is going on? Weren't these guys out with Shay Kassidy? Are they just horrible by the hour? What?
Oh, they must reside in Twintown, but Luxe Fantasia getting an absolute roar of approval here. Luxe Fantasia number 1 in the Ballroom Brawl. He lost a stipulation at high stakes to Nate Hunter, and that got him ticket number 1. And he's clearly number 1 amongst the fans.
Oh, Luxe Fantasia, doesn't matter what number he draws, it's always confident. He's looking ready.
He's looking absolutely fabulous. The mayor of Twintown.
One of the biggest crowd here at the Melbourne Pavilion. Luxe Fantasia going to have to run the ball, go through 19 men. All us.
If there's anyone that is up for that job, though, it is Luxe Fantasia.
And now, the competitor who drew number 2.
And what a surprise.
Hailing from Dubbo, by way of the bar. Ooh, the Tuckman!
Oh, we thought we'd see him there. Of course, the Tuckman once again.
Tuckman on an absolute tear this calendar year. Into his 3rd Ballroom Brawl, and he's got a bit of experience when it comes to multi-man matches. He's the winner of last year's PWA King of the Metro Rumble. He's fueled. He's ready to go. He's hydrated.
He might be overly hydrated. There are no bathroom breaks in the Ballroom Brawl. But the Tuckman, every time I doubt him, I don't know how he does it. He proves me wrong. But again, just because the Tuckman can do it, we can't advise training for a match this big at the bar.
Tuckman and Luxe Fantasia, the first 2 men of 20 here in the Ballroom Brawl. Only one will remain standing.
We're out here with the Tuckman staging partner Scott Reid earlier, but dropouts have taken the wrestling world by storm. You know Scotty's going to be cheering on his mate, the Tuckman. Wouldn't it be ridiculous if this man won the Ballroom Brawl and became world champion?
Oh, the Tuckman, he's looking to go to the other bar.
Oh my God!
We saw the Tuckman in Brisbane as part of AEW House Rules, making his Ring of Honor debut. He's
The accolades just keep growing for the tough man.
That's it, I'm throwing my hands up. I don't understand it. He's got the world in a trance. This is incredible. What scenes we're seeing here at the Melbourne Pavilion. If you missed out on a ticket, this is why we say get in early. You've got to experience MCW live.
And the tough man, Dubbo proud, makes his way to the ring. The Melbourne Pavilion is dropout country.
Oh, it's still going. We say it's the Iron Man match. We say, you know, you've got to have a big tank. You've got to go the distance.
And the tough man and Lucas Fantasia to start us off in the Ballroom Brawl. 20 men will enter at 90-second intervals. There will only be one man standing at the end of it.
Oh, is the crowd asking to run it back? Oh my God.
Oh, we're running it back! We are running it back!
Oh, hashtag MCW Ballroom Brawl.
Get that man a drink!
Let's go again!
Get that man a drink! We're going back to the bar!
Another round!
It's another round!
Another round with the tough man! Oh, he's ready!
Is there any beer left? Is there any beer left?
On double the tough man!
Ballroom Brawl heading off. What a festive start to the Ballroom Brawl.
Oh, this is why you've got to be here live. Paul Lucas Fantasia just, if he was amped up, if he was ready, oh, he's just taking time to take some selfies. Hey, look, not concerning himself with the tough man.
At the moment, what a way to start. The tough man and Lucas Fantasia are going to start it. I think we're going to get started. You know how like when you have a party in your house, Simon, it just keeps going and going, and next thing you know, there's daylight coming to the top of the curtain.
And you've already gone to bed and you wake up and you're like, oh, you're still here?
I feel like that's what life is like with the Scott Green and the tough man. Wait a minute.
Wait, we seriously ran out the clock? All right, Ballroom Brawl's underway. Hey, this is time.
Making his Ballroom Brawl debut is one-shot Mitch Ryder.
Oh, and what a way to start for Mitch Ryder. Could be eliminated both of the first two competitors.
Mitch Ryder's not about fun and games. This man, we first saw him at the Sunday Showcase. If you don't know about Mitch Ryder, he's had experience in TNA, NWA, GCW. The state of origin rivalry there between New South Wales and Queensland as the tough man looks to take out the enemy from up north.
Oh, Lucas Fantasia
capitalizes there. Sees his chance to take out two dudes.
Of course, both feet must touch the ground. Tuckman able to save himself so far. Mitch Ryder as well, hanging on. What a way to start the 2026 Ballroom Brawl. And again, we're seeing how important this match is to the Australian pro wrestling scene. Three of the best from around the country. Bringing their talents here to the Melbourne Pavilion.
Mitch Ryder actually has a bit of experience wrestling against the tough man. They took each other on in PWA for the solo PWA title last year.
Fourth competitor, our fourth entrant. About to enter the fray.
Entrance number 4, the Physical.
Hold on, did Lindsay Howard just say entrant number 4?
That's right, it's a 2-for-1 special.
That is,
The Physicals, the fantastic Jimmy Castle, and Thunderbolt Johnny Jets.
Is it because these guys can't count? What is going on?
Who cares about counting? They're looking to get physical. And Mitch Ryder taking out Jimmy Castle's now going for Johnny Jets.
Incredible teamwork. Seems a little unfair from the Physicals.
Four entrants in the ballroom brawl at the moment.
There is 5.
By the numbers. We're going by the numbers here.
I go by the numbers. That's how you count.
Absolute chaos at the moment. And a big splash from the top rope.
Chaotic start to the ballroom brawl.
Number 5, the new Intercommonwealth champion, the Clydesdale.
The Clydesdale, the brand new MCW Intercommonwealth champion.
Oh, you want to talk about a 2-for-1 special then? Clydesdale is the Intercommonwealth champion. He could win this and become the world champion.
The Red Hot Dale.
Oh, he's been celebrating.
The Red Hot Dale.
Oh,
Cheers, the Dale.
look at this. Go get him, Dale.
The Dale.
Oh, I'll take care of it.
Is it a drink? Is it been spending the entire time?
Oh, look at that. That's a great drop, that one.
The good drop of Australian bubble.
Oh, yeah. Like what? I can drink on the job. I'm not wrestling.
Technically, the Red Hot Dale probably... Has he been in the back with the champagne for the entire time?
That's fuel.
Fuel for the Red Hot
Rocket
Dale.
fuel.
Unfortunately, I don't
He
have my...
doesn't have a liquor
I
license.
don't have my RSA.
When people are trying to get drinks off Nibs, no, that belongs to the Clydesdale. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Your new Intercommonwealth champion.
The Commonwealth champion is absolutely filled to the gill with Australian bubbling.
You're the stats guy. What if he was? It's Commonwealth champ, won the ballroom brawl.
Thankfully, he's not pregnant, so he can, I guess, drink it all he wants.
Oh, he's going to get a lot of people pregnant, though. I can guarantee you that. He's a stud.
Absolute excellence and cover.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it goes from Cabba's past. Oh, these men have so much history.
The Dale.
Maybe they're going to become friends.
The Red Hot Dale. And the Clydesdale. And the Physical. Oh, and a big spine buster from Ant Cover. The Red Hot Dale. Has he not taken off the Intercommonwealth?
Oh, no! No!
Take your Sherpas and tell your story walking. Ant Cover just dismisses the Clydesdale.
They just eliminated the face of Flemington. Oh, look at that cover. The powerhouse just going to eliminate everyone. Oh, Clydesdale is incensed. He was robbed.
The Red Hot Dale. I don't think he's just probably... Oh, the Dale drinking on the job once again.
No, it's good. You can. He's that good of an athlete. He can drink on the job.
Oh. Drink responsibly here at Melbourne City Wrestling League. MCW. He's making his Ballroom Brawl debut. He's had a lot of luck on his side.
A lot of luck, a lot of skill. One of the great in-ring competitors. Pro wrestler.
And Hunter with his eyes set on Jimmy Castle. And now, he looks to take out Johnny Jets. Nate Hunter getting physical with the physicals.
Great show of strength from Nate Hunter. Fastest rising young star in pro wrestling. Looking great so far. Saying this is his map. He can stake that claim if he can run this to the end. Going for his first elimination.
That's the aim of the game here in the Ballroom Brawl. Be the last man standing. We've seen the physicals do what they do best and team up.
What would happen if the physicals are the last two? I know that's never going to happen, but if they did, who's the last man standing?
The physicals, of course. And Mitch Ryder has just eliminated Johnny Jets. And he's eliminated Jimmy Castle, taking out the physicals in one shot.
That's it. Living up to the name. This could be the shot he needs to get to the top of MCW. Mitch Ryder looking great so far. Tuck me. Nate Hunter hanging on.
Entrance number 8. This is Jab.
We first saw Jab at the Sunday Showcase, another debutant here in the Ballroom Brawl. Just look at that imposing figure.
Scary athlete, Jab. Hard to get a lot out of him. He could be a dark horse here in the Ballroom Brawl. He's the kind of guy you look up the word sociopath in the dictionary. His picture isn't in that dictionary. Probably reading the wrong book.
Jab taking his time. Just surveying what's going on. Oh, and he's just taking out the tuck man. Jab making an impression, tries to eliminate the tuck man. Now he goes after Lucas Fantasia. Fantasia. Oh! Eats a KOD. Jab.
Driver. Just drilling everyone. Goodness.
Takes out. Looks to take out Mitch Ryder. Mitch Ryder, though. Ooh, hanging on for dear life.
What a statement Jab has made so far. Future's so bright here at MCW. All of these competitors.
Entrance number 9, Ryan Rapid.
Things are going to get rapid fire here with Ryan Rapid takes out Jab.
You wouldn't believe it if you didn't see it. This is a man who already competed tonight, successfully defended the tag team titles. Ryan Rapid shot out of the cannon as usual.
With a head full of steam, now he goes after Ant Cover.
When we talk about cardio in wrestling, people who don't get blown up, it is hard to find someone better than Ryan Rapid.
Certainly is. It's absolute chaos inside the ring at the moment. So much going on. Ant Cover takes to Ryan Rapid. Thank you for joining us wherever you're watching. Use the hashtag MCW Ballroom Brawl.
Easier pick so far as one of these competitors.
Lucas Fantasia doing his absolute best to hang on for dear life.
He's been in there since number 1. Whoa, still hanging on.
about a match of the year candidate with Adam Brooks at anniversary this year, and now looks to gain on that momentum. What a huge crossbody off the top rope.
Not afraid to take a risk is JJ Furno.
Oh, Inferno and Rapid, they know each other pretty well.
Well, these two men so evenly matched when it comes to the agility. My goodness! Massive destroyer there.
JJ Furno thinks he's just eliminated Ryan Rapid, but no, Rapid hangs on for dear life.
JJ Furno getting overconfident there. Always got a double tap when it comes to someone like Ryan Rapid.
And Hunter climbs back into the ring and jab is just giving him a shot in the minerals.
And that is legal in the Ballroom Brawl.
Tuckman just hanging on for dear life.
Oh, the Tuckman not where you want to be. Hanging out on the apron.
Entrance number 11, the big man, Caity.
Another debutante here in the Ballroom Brawl, Jamie Kassidy. We first saw him at the Sunday Showcase, where he made a big impression. And look at the big man.
I'm excited about this one. He had all of the MCW officials stunned, and they've given him a shot here in the Ballroom Brawl. He's going to make a big impact here in Melbourne City Wrestling. Jamie Kassidy. Look at the size of him.
8 years pro. He's absolutely dominated in his homeland of New Zealand, but now has made the jump across the Tasman to try his trade here in Australia.
This is the kind of match tailor-made for someone like the big man. He's got that low center of gravity, but he's got the size and the strength to throw anyone he wants out of the ring. Oh my God, he just caught Furno out of here.
Jamie took it to easy.
Oh, he's
already making a statement. Sets him up. Big sidewalk slam from the big man onto jab.
What an impressive athlete is the big man.
And the top man looks to just slowly Chelsea dagger his way up.
I'm going to guess that Jamie might have knocked out a few drugs in his time. Top man might play with fire. They are saying
Big Jamie eliminates the top man. It's last call, and the top man is out.
another elimination from Jamie.
An absolute fan favorite across the independent wrestling scene.
Oh, Tom is gone as well.
Oh, Matty Romano making a huge impact.
We're seeing the field starting to thin. Matty Romano, though, making an incredible impact here in the Ballroom Brawl.
And Kaba has just been eliminated, as has Lucas Fantasia as well. As Matty Romano getting a full steam of momentum. Oh, Jamie took it easy, just absolutely knocked the wind out of him.
Oh, he just bodied him.
Jamie's just been tossing bodies left, right, and center. The big man's got some big plans, and he's making an impact here in MCW. Started started off by throwing out the tuck man and just dismissing competitors left, right, and centre.
Jamie takes it easy, trying to do the same to Matty Romano. But Romano using that quickness to evade.
Entrant number 13, Mitch Waterman!
The winner of the 2021 Ballroom Brawl, he Kassidy to become MCW World Champion. One half of the tag team champions right now, taking it to Nate Hunter.
That's right, back then he was just a kid from Kilmore who lived his dream. But now Mitch Waterman, one of the cornerstones of MCW, a hard and back to the knee, very first elimination.
Has just taken out Nate Hunter.
Mitch Waterman, Ryan Rapid, they are in an incredible position here in the Ballroom Brawl. They can stay on the same page.
And Mitch Ryder has just taken out Ryan Rapid.
But you saw Ryan Rapid, he threw Waterman out of the way. Basically took that bullet. Great performance from Ryan Rapid. Mitch Waterman, he's gonna have to go it alone. Mitch Ryder though, doing an incredible job. He's been in there since number 3.
Mitch Ryder is in a fair bit of danger at the moment.
Every time we think he's almost out, Mitch Ryder hangs on.
Runner-up in the Ballroom Brawl. Jarvis goes in with a target on his back. Rocky Monero has put a $2,000 cash bounty on his head. Anyone eliminates Jarvis will get that money.
Oh, but Jarvis not wasting any time. He's a hunted man, that bounty on his head. But the greatest. Oh.
And everyone going after Jarvis is fighting off all comers. Takes out Romano, takes out JJ Ferno. Jab has got his eyes on him next. He wants that $2,000. Jarvis.
Flip it to Jab. Oh, look at Jarvis.
He's going after the big man. Jamie Tuggett's easy.
We know he's confident. He'll fight anyone.
Jarvis going for the cutter.
Oh!
Jamie's got his eye on that $2,000 bounty. Jamie thinks that he can already send his pay ID details to Rocky Monero, but no! Jarvis has just eliminated the big man! Jamie's out!
Jarvis, we always said he's so slick. Oh, Jamie, take it easy, he's incensed. He's gonna cash in that bounty. Get that $2,000. He's not gonna be the winner, he's gonna get paid either way.
Monero did say anyone that takes out Jarvis.
Entrant number 15, Davey Philippe.
The scoring so far, Jarvis, he's out. Davey takes it easy, cashing in that bounty. For Jarvis, this was his chance to rectify. We know it was one and done. This was the only chance Jarvis had. Jamie ripped it away.
Jamie definitely seized his opportunity. He's walked away $2,000 richer.
See Stevie Philippe, the Phoenix, fought his way back into that match here in our pre-show. And he's drawn a great number.
Stevie Philippe, entrant number 15.
Inferno.
What a huge spear in the second rope.
Philippe reversing the momentum. Eliminate Inferno here. Oh, what a unique way to do it.
Stevie Philippe is just taken out. JJ Inferno.
Big handspring. We'll see jab. Just caught Matty Romano out of the air. Oh, Romano, hang on!
Romano's hanging on, the jab has been eliminated.
Entrant number 16, Lucky O'Leary.
The human nuke making his way and looking to detonate here in the Ballroom Brawl. Lucky O'Leary going straight after Matty Romano.
Oh, this is my new favourite to win, Lucky O'Leary.
O'Leary looks to be the hot favourite at the moment. O'Leary, Romano.
Does Matty Romano keep hanging on? Big blue thunderbomb taking Romano for a ride.
Lucky O'Leary. Oh, being taken out by Mitch Waterman. Knocked off his feet.
Mitch Waterman delivering that big boot to Stevie Philippe.
Entrant number 17, making his return to
MCW World Champion. He had to relinquish his title last October due to injury, but Og is back, and Og is in the Ballroom Brawl.
Oh, it feels so good to hear those chants again.
Og is back.
Oh, I think we got a new favorite name.
Caveman Og. Wait a minute. What's going on?
What the hell?
Is that Edward Dusk? Oh, Caveman Og. Oh, no, Caveman Og.
Og is rehab for 10 months.
Og is rehab for 10 months on that. And Edward Dusk, no, Dusk, don't do that. Dusk, don't.
Someone's got to stop.
Dusk.
All right, we got security.
Stop it. No. Months of rehab. Months of sitting on the shelf. Caveman Og was meant to make his return.
Well, look, Dusk, we know he's unpredictable. What the hell is this?
Oh, you're kidding. You're absolutely.
Number 18, Edward Dusk.
What the actual... Edward Dusk is the next entrant in the Ballroom Brawl. He has taken out the Caveman Og, who is back for the first time since October. You've got to be kidding me.
Edward Dusk has just brought Jarvis back into the ring.
Jarvis wasn't eliminated. You have to be eliminated in the Ballroom Brawl. He didn't go over the top rope, so Jarvis is technically still legal.
So does Dusk want the bounty all of a sudden? Does he want the title? But what does Dusk even want?
I'm pretty sure Jamie's got that money, so... Dusk just wants chaos at the moment. Dusk Dust going after Matty Romano. What is the mindset of Edward Dusk at the moment?
Oh, Matty Romano has been eliminated by Lucky O'Leary.
Jarvis back in the ring. I don't know what's left of him, but Edward Dusk has put his stamp on the 2026 Ballroom Brawl. I don't know if that's been a good thing so far.
Absolute madness in the ring at the moment. There is no semblance of order going on. It is just... It's just bedlam. It is bedlam in that ring right now.
Entrant number 19, Murdoch!
Oh, this is great. This is just going to make things even more chaotic. You want to talk about deranged? You want to talk about unhinged? This man is a pure weirdo. Murdoch! Madness facing madness.
I don't think we could read the mind of either man going face to face right now. Oh, Murdoch!
Edward Dusk lives in the chaos. Murdoch is the chaos as he takes out one-shot Mitch Ryder with a cannonball. Takes out Waterman.
Murdoch loving this, the time of his life. Just using his body as a weapon, throwing caution to the wind. Cannonball after cannonball.
This is the greatest night in Murdoch's life. Edward Dusk with the German suplex looking to take out Murdoch, and he spoils the party.
Edward Dusk just trying to do everything he can to ruin the night. Maybe this is what we all deserve. We thought Edward Dusk would be tamed. We thought we could get behind him, see him as a beacon.
The 20th and final entrance, Gino Gambino!
What a flaw for Gino Gambino, personally invited back into the Ballroom Brawl by Tony Villani. What a number he got. Luck of the draw, it's completely random.
Former MCW World Champion. This is the first time we're seeing Gino Gambino in an MCW ring since 2019.
Oh, the king is back, Gino Gambino.
And everyone else stands in respect of Gino.
One of the greats here at MCW. Looking to add his name to the record books, become a two-time Ballroom Brawl winner.
Gino Gambino that upgraded the MCW Heavyweight Championship and made it a world title. When he was champ, he took that belt overseas and defended it with pride. All right, now he's got his sights set on that Mitch Ryder.
Ryder has looked incredible so far. Number 3. At eliminations, he's kept himself alive. What a story to be for Mitch Ryder. One shot to get a chance at battling the one for the World Championship.
Ryder really has been one of those breakout performances, but Edward Dusk, you know, his new mindset, what he's actually going through his mind at the moment.
I don't know, we've said that for years. We can't read him, and every time we think we know what's happening with Edward Dusk.
Jarvis going for a clip. And Jarvis has just eliminated Edward Dusk. And Dusk's quest for the MCW World Championship goes begging once again.
Does Edward Dusk even care? Look at his eyes. This is a man who was possessed by becoming champion. He wanted to become the face of MCW. He's just been eliminated from the Ballroom Brawl, and it looks like he couldn't care less.
And Dusk had a lust
for gold, and I don't know what is going to find money. Oh, Jarvis! Taken out by Chino Gambino. Get his mind off the ball, his eyes off the ball there.
Gino just planting Jarvis.
A big splash. Now Gino has got one shot. Mitch Ryder as a target. Mitch is going to be fatigued. He's been there since number 3.
Trying to go the distance with Mitch Ryder.
Gino's just been eliminated. Chino Gambino, his return to MCW is done and dusted.
He's one of the favourites when his name was announced. I see Tony Villani trying to console Chino Gambino. But right now we are down to the final 3. Mitch Ryder, Mitch Waterman, and Jarvis.
Jarvis, Ryder, Waterman. And Mitch Ryder, he might be the odd man out here. Waterman and Jarvis, two very credentialed MCW superstars.
Last year, Jarvis, he thought he had this match won. He thought he had it tied up. Oh, no.
And Mitch Waterman. Mitch Ryder looking to eliminate Mitch Waterman.
Oh, Ryder could shock the world here. Not where you want to be for Jarvis and for Waterman.
Jarvis in trouble.
Oh, Waterman thinking pole driver.
Jarvis looks to reverse it.
But inadvertently saved Mitch Waterman.
Ryder just eats a boot to the face. Jarvis takes out a double Mitch attack.
Everybody trying to catch the breath, trying to recompose. Double cutter there from Jarvis.
This is the most dangerous part of the match. All 3 men, there's a lot on the line.
Oh, both feet have to touch. Jarvis knows that all too well. Saves himself.
Mitch Ryder walks into the boot of Waterman. Just imagine if Mitch Waterman can take out the Ballroom Brawl. Be the first man in history to win the Ballroom Brawl twice.
Hard to doubt a man like Mitch Waterman. And you see all 3 men, they are spent in the center of the ring. Jarvis, he had that bounty. He was brutalized by Jamie Caity earlier. But he's not giving up. Just for Jarvis, he's already had that championship opportunity. He's got to wait a year, but this is that loophole, the Ballroom Brawl.
Waterman, he knows what it's like. He knows the doors that can open when you win the Ballroom Brawl. He became the MCW World Champion thanks to this match. He held that title for more than 300 days.
For Mitch Ryder, he is the underdog, the outsider, but what a statement he's already made in this match.
Just imagine if Mitch Ryder capitalizes and in his Ballroom Brawl debut wins a ticket to face Robbie Thorpe.
It's looked incredible, tenacious, hanging on. He's not giving up the fight. Every man just throwing all they've got behind these punches.
Gotta say, all 3 men, their endurance is being tested. Jarvis fighting back with pure
adrenaline. It's just instant. He's just throwing arms left, right, and center. Jarvis with a cutter on Ryder. Waterman with a super kick takes out Jarvis.
Two of those from Waterman generally is the end. Oh, what's Mitch Ryder doing?
Ryder looking to capitalize.
Saw the opening to eliminate Waterman, but Waterman hanging on.
Wants a dear life.
Every man just scrambling. The desperation, they know what's at stake.
Jarvis getting Mitch Ryder up. No, Ryder powers out.
Oh, Ryder.
Ryder looking to jump Jarvis over there.
Oh, it's out for Waterman.
Mitch Waterman looking to capitalize. He's got Ryder. He can book it, get a 2-for-1 and book himself a second Ballroom Brawl victory.
All three men so evenly matched, going for it.
Oh, dangerous territory for Jarvis. Literally hanging on by his toes.
And how poetic, Jarvis learning the lesson.
Ryder just wants to take him out. Oh, it's Mitch Waterman. Cuts him off in the middle of the ring. And Jarvis is on!
Here's your winner of the 2026 Ballroom Brawl, Jarvis!
There are more than 1,000 people in the Melbourne Pavilion absolutely on their feet, stoked that Jarvis has won the Ballroom Brawl. But there is a very, very unhappy champion in Robbie Thorpe, because Jarvis has got a guaranteed title shot for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, it is very rare that anyone in life gets a chance to rewrite history, gets to seal the deal and make things right. Last year, Jarvis thought this was the reality, taken away from him at the last moment. But here in 2026, the Ballroom Brawl at the Melbourne Pavilion, Jarvis has proven me wrong, he's proven the haters wrong. The greatest is now the #1 contender.
Jarvis outlasting 20 men and a bounty on his head. He had the deck absolutely stacked against him, but a guaranteed title shot is headed his way. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us on MCW Ballroom Brawl. If you want to catch us next time, make sure you're in the Thornbury Theatre, August 29th for Clash of Titans. Tickets are available now. MCWTix.com.au. On behalf of Simon Tackler and from everyone here at MCW, we thank you for joining us at Ballroom Brawl, and we'll see you at the Thornbury Theatre, August 29th. Grab your tickets, MCWTix.com.au. They're available